All right, so we're back. We had an infestation, which we have now finished butchering the proceeds of. So we have another 1,000 meat. We have these 4 friends just still chilling in here. Ooh, transport pod crash. Okay, they have 7 hours, so that's good. Oh, chemical interest. So they're trigger happy. Yeah, they have construction and mining, which is definitely nice. And trigger happy isn't terrible. But yeah, they're not great. Incapable of intellectual and cooking. They brought some Molotovs with them. I think it's worth waking Mule up to go get them. What are you carrying? What are you carrying around, Mule? You have no utility item, so let's have Mule wear the jump pack so that they can get out of trouble if they need to. And wait, where did they go? All right, here we go. And have them tend to jumper, and then we'll bring them back. At some point, a royal tribute collector is going to have to show up. Oh, I should bring this this metal in. Okay, they're sorted. Capture jumper. Leave the bears like that. Steroid's been out of commission for a while, so we have tons of slag already in the base, but our barracks is getting very full, which could lead to a prison break. Yeah, if Jumper had shooting, I think that would have been the difference maker. If they could have become a competent member of the team, because Trigger Happy is deal withable, and in fact, with certain weapons, it's actually quite strong. Like we could have made them a minigun, and it would have been pretty solid. But bringing on another like ostensibly non-violent pawn is tough. All right, this did get replanted at least partially. That's good. The fungus fields require a great deal of labor. All right, some friends are passing by. Aesthetic jogger is very tempting. Trigger happy, hard worker, and tough. They're actually not bad. Not worth betraying our allies. We'd also have a hard time getting to them in time, because I don't think they're walking anywhere near us. Morrison. Tending to Gilligan. Yep, that's important. The squirrels are multiplying at an alarming rate. Are we almost done with this? Oh, inspired creativity on white. Ah, so I have the squirrels because of this quest, the doe-eyed squirrels. Pete Marshall, prime archotechnist of the Hawaii, is making a request. Once you take care of 7 squirrels, they have blood rot. So we're taking care of them now, and if we succeed, we get a Psylink Neuroformer, advanced components, and silver. So, seemed like a good deal. I wanted to experiment with blood rot. This seemed like a good way to do it. It's a very long time. It was 13 days at the start of it. And so as a result, we have Rick, Spy, Oleg, Blue, Gilligan, Haruku, and Rooster. Oh, and these are the baby squirrels. I'm going to wait until we finish the quest to get rid of the baby squirrels. Just in case. I'm nervous to slaughter any of the squirrels until the quest is over. I wouldn't want to fail. Morrison's sewing, which is good, and then I'm going to limit them to the cleaning area so that once they get done sewing, we can prioritize cleaning on them. Because, yet again... So this does say animal filth, which I think means we still have animals occasionally wandering through here. I'm just not sure where exactly. But boy, we need a slaver. Oh, Steroid is out, which is awesome. We haven't finished the biomodification yet. Maybe I should put Edie back on. Oh, I did advanced fabrication first, too. That's a good idea, though. That's important. That allows us to create advanced components. Welcome back, Steroid. The chem fuel's right where you left it. This is like the lowest we've been on chem fuel since the fungus production got underway. What's our bill for penoxycillin? Okay, we should be making one more of those. Like, wait, this is animal filth right here, isn't it? Animal filth. What animal made it into this room? Animal filth is a weird thing. I guess we track animal filth in too. I'm not entirely sure how to fully combat that, but I assume we're spreading animal filth. I mean, there's got to be a lot of it around Buffalo, right? Okay, Jumper went berserk. That's fine. Oh, well, we shot Jumper, which is not my intention. For the time being, let's set to flee instead. Didn't even have to. Apparently we just shot him in the right leg and he went down almost immediately. But the Psychic Drone male is going to be bad. Yep. So Young's going to have to start using their consumables. Yep. Young is definitely going to crack. Young is going to do some medical work high on the influence. Now, we do have cryosleep caskets, so one thing we could do is we could put Young in a cryosleep casket, but specifically, that's going to make these prisoners really hard to handle, because how many of them are male? Jumper, oh no, Jumper is not. Dan is, Orange is, and Chesa is. So all three of them are going to, like, lose their mind and pummel one another. In what world do they get fed? Gosh darn it. Now we just left a travel meal in there. Psychite Binge by Young. We knew that was coming. That's, of all the things, Psychite Tea is pretty safe. If we had a bunch of flake around, that would have been significantly worse. Young's just going to drink a bunch of Psychite Tea. Okay, logging website is no big deal. And I just made a bunch of psychoid leaves specifically for producing some of the harder drugs for sale. So I'm kind of glad that timing worked out the way that it did. Yeah, if these squirrels had been elephants, oh my gosh, I can barely imagine. Steroid, you also, when you wake up, need to take some mood-altering stuff. Okay, Psychite Addiction on Young. There's really nothing we could have done to stop that, minus short of arresting them. Ambrosia Sprout. That's not gonna work very well. Given Young's nature, Young is already on carry, and I think if we check the carry drug policy, I already use it for addiction, so that's actually fine. I don't mind that Young is addicted to tea. Okay, Steroid is awake. Let's go with a low something just to see. Did you finish what you were doing there? 10 to Gilligan. You knucklehead. Hopefully we can keep Steroid's mood high without without anything. This is a powder keg though, for sure. That we will, if the powder keg goes off, we will handle the powder keg with bears, bear wardens. Young has drank like 40 tea. This is insane. Okay, crisis of belief on orange. So, looking at this stuff. 11 days of toxic fallout. And in exchange, we could get... The one that I would probably take is an Insanity Lance, Glitter World Medicine, and a Psychic Emanator. The Psychic Emanator is only really good for people who are, like, stationary for their jobs, which is not really Young, and that's the person who primarily needs it. So I don't think that quest is worth doing. Okay, Psychic Drone is over, so the big fallout from that, there's the prison break. I'm trying to remember how prison breaks work. I think... I don't actually know if we can use our bears to stop the prison break, but we'll try. So for the prison break, the door is going to open immediately. Like I don't think they even break the door. I think they literally, the door opens for them on a prison break, if I recall correctly. So we'll see if that is true, but let's get a bear greeting squad here as quickly as possible. Let's see what happens. Yeah, see, the door opens. Now, looks like they're also non-hostile. Yes, I do believe that they will all prison break together, and it only takes one. Now, the question is, do we want to try and... Wait. Jumper is downed. Oh, they are fighting the bears. Okay. Well, they are the dumbest prisoners you ever did see. Shaw's visiting. What are they going to think of us? Looks like they don't have anything for sale that's of any interest. Young is still broken. Is everybody down yet? Can we get orange down, please? Okay, capture jumper. Okay, bears did their job. Bears OP. Everybody is dying any moment now. Steroid. Prioritize tending to... We're going to have Edie do the capturing right quick, and then we'll have Mule and Steroid do the tending. Okay. Mule, don't go anywhere. Three hours left on that one. Wait, where's Steroid? Steroid just wandered off. With Lotta still dying. Nailed it. Oh, going to get meds. We have no time for meds. Dan? Okay, again, no time for meds. They're really hurting the resale value. Their resale value this way, though, I will say. You can't exceed 3. That is the maximum. Yes, it's pretty awesome, Fletch. It is largely funded by our our fungus colony, though, which took a long time to get up and running, but is certainly still paying dividends. Okay, so you have 4 hours left still. 6 hours left on Lada. 2 hours left here. I think we're going to lose one of them. That's my prediction right now. Steroid could get these bleeds sorted out. That would be good. Tuga's OP. Chesa, 2 hours. Lada, 12 hours. All right, let's have Steroid start working over here. 10 hours, 12 hours, 4 hours. So let's tend over here. I'm going to try and stabilize everybody. Okay, 4 hours there now. They'll all be down for a while. That's the good news. All right, Mule, you're still tending. 5 hours here, 12, 10, 20. Jumper's good. 7 hours. You're talking about this room here? I should like print this out, frame it, and hang it on my walls. That should be the name of our religion. Okay. You're going to survive 12 hours, 20 hours. Orange is already being tended to. Tend to Dan. Mule, when you get done there, tend to Lada. Just, this room has seen a lot of action. Yep, Buffalo, that's the other name that should have been the work name. All right, go take care of yourself, Steroid. Wow. I'm super impressed we kept them all alive. That was not unexpected. Now, hopefully we didn't let the blood rot go for too long over here. No, most of them look tended to. In fact, a version of that I will name this particular YouTube video, if I recall. I will name this Blood and Bear Poo in honor of the incredible artwork that exists right here. It's got it all. It's got a little bit of vomit, White's vomit. It's got a little bit of polar bear, vomit of polar bear and grizzly bear over here. This one has the blood of Lada. Amniotic fluid of a polar bear over here. Oh boy. Yeah, this room tells a real story. How are the bears doing? Yeah, this is the great thing. The bears don't end up bleeding, so they're just like, they just recover on their own. What's the wildlife tab look like? Oh, there's nothing on the map. Holy cow. They give 0 Fs. Maybe we kill that grizzly bear that's out here? Where is the grizzly bear? Now let's have White go kill the grizzly bear. Oh, wait. I need to check just to make sure that there's nothing too interesting going on with Cha. We got distracted by the prison break. Now, why are you still having an issue? Oh, you lost a leg. Oh, don't think I'm giving you that back. Sorry. Could give him a peg leg. All right, let's see. Anything awesome in here? They have 200 gold, actually. That's not bad. So we can get rid of some of our tribal weapons here, which frees up space. In fact, let's search for poor, and let's get rid of everything of poor quality, everything of awful quality. We already got that. And then let's find more weapons. Steel spear is fine. Steel spear is fine. Some bows. The great bow pushed us over, but that's fine. There we go. All right. All right, now white is going to drop this grizzly bear, I think, without even needing a jump pack charge. That's my prediction. So the combination of good shooting and good animal handling means that the bear is much less likely to aggro. So there's the revenge, but I don't think it's making it to us. Yep. All right, speaking of things that are OP, white is OP. Paid toxic fallout. I mean, maybe there's no downside. That's the other argument here, is that we already don't go outside much. There's already not a lot going on out here. Yeah, we're well set up for it, certainly. I forget. I'm unsure why this isn't getting repaired. Young, what are you up to? Ah, doing exactly what I was wondering about. So yeah, so we got 3 hours. Let me think about it. I guess there's not any harm in having a psychic emulator. Emanator, not emulator. Psychic emulator would be an interesting thing. It might cause caravans to run away before we could, say, sell our slaves, which is something that, after that prison break, I'm very interested in doing. All right, they're leaving. As a side note, unrelated, I don't know if anyone remembers, but last stream, towards the beginning of the stream, we gave some beggars almost 2,000 gold. 2,000 silver, that is. Which we have a nice bankroll of silver at the moment, but like, I was kind of hoping something would come back of that. Okay, so let's take a look at this again. So I would take option number 3 here. 11 days. We have decent access to here. We would have to go outside for a short time, so we need to build a bit of a roof here. Actually, we would have to roof the entire... This is something we should probably do anyways, but we would have to do this. Let me check real quick. But I believe it makes you more psychically sensitive, which would be a good thing. Brain implant simulates growth of the regions of the brain related to psychic interaction, thus increasing psychic sensitivity by 25%. That's useful because it makes it so that your psi abilities, you have more capacity to cast them, and you dissipate heat faster also, I believe. So we have 2 hours left, so we need to make a decision on this. I think this bottom one is the most attractive. The Psychic Emanator, if I recall correctly, has a radius like about this. So we could put it in here, and people that were, like, we could put it in, say, this point here, and people that were working on these would become extra happy. It doesn't work in bedrooms because your mood does not change while sleeping. So it's not useful there, but I think we could make it useful. We could also put it over by the med bay, because people who are in the med bay are particularly unhappy. But it's a pretty lame reward. Like, we don't need another Insanity Lance at the moment. We may need one at some point, but at the moment I think we have a spare already, if I'm recalling correctly. Also, our storage room is chock-a-block full at the moment. I don't see one here, but I think we might be carrying around one or two. Like, I think Young has a shield pack. Edie has a jump pack. Jump pack. Jump pack. Morrison has a shock lance. That's for sleeping. And then, yeah, Steroid has an insanity lance. Hoarding is very valuable in this game. Let's not pretend there isn't real value to it. You want to be a hoarder in this game. So for the record, the main important thing is we have Morrison carrying this shock lance. It only has one charge left, and that is reserved for sleeping. If sleeping shows back up, we're gonna zap sleeping for sure. That's the plan. But it does just seem like we're kind of putting ourselves on blast for no real... We're risking ourselves a little bit for no real reason. Also, the toxic fallout... If it was for honor, I might also do it. Do we do it for the psychic emanator? Sure. Let's do it. All right, so we gotta make some roof really quickly. So let's see. We're gonna put an urgent area here. Clear this urgent area. Assign Young to that urgent area. So he goes and builds that roof, because the roof needs to get built immediately. And now we need to set all the animals. The animal zones just need to change. So the way that we did this last time and the way that we will do it again, I think, is... We're gonna remove all of that, remove all of that, and remove all of that. And we're going to expand the area to include all of this space and a path between them. And for some reason my phone is ringing. Hold on one moment here. It is the usual spam. So this is where all the animals are going to stay, except for the squirrels, which are already safe. And we need to now... Nobody is on bears anymore. Animals. Animals. Alright. Everything is on animals or squirrels. And then everyone who is not young should be on... Not inside walls, but inside. And is inside up to date? It's almost up to date. All right, let's expand inside a bit, because this is now inside. And before Young rests, this will be inside, and this will be inside, right? Because we have... Yeah, we need that too. All right, and then Urgent is like that, so Young... Did we already accept it? I think we did, right? Yes, we did. All right. Wait, Young, you need to only be on construction right now? All right, we have to go get these things. Okay. Get that all built, Young. Good. All right, Young, you're back on inside. Let's check the roof just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Looks all good. You three are getting your stuff. Okay. Now. Everybody's on inside. There we go. Now let's get the harmonizer installed. Where did that get delivered to? Right here. Oh, it has a bigger range than I remember it having. That's pretty good. We still can't quite get the medical bay and this, but if we do that, yeah, we did build these in opposite corners. For the time being, we can reinstall this though. So for the time being, I'm going to put this here. Oh, an infection. All right. Well, that's part of our inside, so someone will go deal with that. I say confidently as no one goes and does that. Please go and do that. Is this hops? No. The hops is growing. Hops is slow, apparently. Okay. Let's check our allegiances really quickly here. 26 and 34. We should probably send them a little bit of fungus at some point. Oh, we didn't rebuild this. Wait, why is there... Did you get a second infection? You have another infection. Holy cow. I mean, their left leg, I guess. Should we give him a peg leg first? You wanted me to do that, and then I forgot. Right leg. Install peg leg, right leg. Might as well do that. And then I guess we could give him a peg leg, left leg, too. Yep. I guess that's the way we're going to go. Left leg, right leg. Your wish is my command, Buffalo. Not very nice of you, but... We need to keep medicine down here by the prisoners. Okay, so Toxic Fallout is going to absolutely blight everything. Oh, a relationship. Oh, the brother of Jumper just showed up. Neville, what's your deal? You like animals and social? Oh, an Iron Will Tough Jogger. Won't plant... Yeah, they won't do a lot of things. They're pretty solid. Melissa's pretty solid. Iron Will Tough Jogger is just like... That's strong. Oh, hey, White. Haul the bear meat into the refrigerator before it spoils. I think Lisa was solid? Oh yeah, Lisa is solid. Wait, why? Their name was... I was looking at that. Melissa Lisa Archer. Got it. So Lissa. Got it. That makes more sense. I didn't connect the two. Yeah. Got it. Me, Lissa. You, Tarzan? Oh, that's awful. Fletch, please feel free to use caps. I don't see a problem with that. I'm going to have to go figure out what setting I changed that caused that to happen. That's awful. Yeah, when they say they're wandering by, they're wandering along the top edge of the map because they recognize that I might have taken Lissa for my own. Okay, but I think the horses should now be fine because their pen is covered. Oh yeah, peg leg progress. Oh, that's not very nice of us. We have Steroid doing the peg leg procedure, who's not that good at medical yet. Blue has given birth. We have a polar bear conga line going here, to be sure. All right, so what is this actually doing? I need to see someone in this area. Oh, Steroid's doing both operations? Yikes. Oops. Chase is not having a good time of it. My kingdom for a slaver ship. I'm telling you what. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait, is that part of our home zone? It is part of our home zone. I'll leave the modern art portion of things not as part of our home zone. But that's quite funny. And actually, I guess I think there's no point in not having this be part of our... This actually should be part of our home zone. Because I want people firefighting if the stables start burning. Probably worth doing that as well. I think that's all roofed. Yeah. Yep. Okay. The amount of deep cleaning that Morrison is doing on each one of these squares speaks volumes. Oh, consciousness 1%. That's like, I think, because if consciousness goes to 0%, that's how you get a dead pawn. This right here. This is the history of the colony. I thought you just changed this. Oh, set fuel target. I want to see how far our drop pods can actually go. So I'm going to max that out because we have a decent amount of chem fuel. Although this is going to be a good time for Steroid to do some. White, you come over here and show me how much of a change this is. Oh, you lost a toe? Got some lovin'. Master of Lolita and Felix. Opinion, impressive rec room, high expectations, extremely impressive. So it's a 5 mood boost. It's not bad. There's a lot of things that are higher percentage, obviously. Are we going to try... How is this one doing? Immunity 54, that's fine. The amount of effort that it takes to clean this room is incredible. All right, so this is kind of like worst case scenario. Oh boy. Because we don't even have a roofed place to protect from. That's a lot of scythers. Okay, how do we handle this? I mean, we're definitely going to utilize bears. So let's get all of our bears lined up appropriately. But we're going to lose some bears in this raid. It seems highly likely. Hold that door open. So the other problem... So we're going to have a couple problems here. How many Lancers are there? Oh. So there's 3 pikemen who have insane range. So the problem is they're going to stand about here, and we're not going to be able to engage with them. Because they're going to be... Like, the termite's going to break through here, and they're going to be standing out here, and we don't have weapons range long enough. Now, the bears will take care of them if we can get the scythers down. But there's how many scythers? 7 scythers. This is going to be a really bad raid. I mean, I'm planning on doing some form of that buffalo, but you have to understand the scythers are going to tear up the bears without our support. Like, the scythers do crazy damage in melee, right? Where's our insanity lance? Steroid has it. We're going to insanity lance one of the scythers on the way in. Buffalo, I think you really overestimate how powerful the bears are. Okay. They're also going to mess up our Devil Strand, which is super annoying. Come on. Give me a... Okay. You can't use a Psychic Insanity Lance if you're incapable of violence. That's bad. Who has the low shield pack? Young has the low shield pack, I think. Wait, where the heck is Young? Ooh, we're going to take some hits here. Drop the Psychic Insanity Lance. Why do you not mule? Pick up the... So Edie's currently not in cover. We can't have that. Okay, Mule, do you have the Insanity Lance? Get out here, stat, and then Insanity that. Okay, Roof Collapse, hit a Pikeman and a Polar Bear. Okay, is that it? No, we got one more Scyther. Come on. Alright. Whew. Alright, what are we looking at for Polar Bears? Polar Bear problems. We gotta get the Polar Bears out of the... Toxic Fallout. Do any other Polar Bears need... White? What are you doing? Rescue Polar Bear 7, please. Whew. Alright. That went okay. Oh, the shuttle arrived for the squirrels. Yet. We're not out of the woods yet. 21 hours there. I think these two are very likely to not make it. But we'll see. Young, you were so in the wrong place at the wrong time for that fight. And Steroid, we have learned the hard lesson that you cannot... Okay. Okay, so this is the first Polar Bear that really took some hits. 6 hours. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, and then can I just auto-load this? Oh, we won't auto-load it, I think, because of the... Because it's out of the inside zone. I don't think. Let's just finish triaging this and then we'll deal with this. How are you doing? 21? No immediate. 7-6. Young. Prioritize there. Prioritize there. Oh, 2 hours. Crap. We got 2 hours here too. 7 hours here. 4 hours here. Where's Mule? Wait, Morrison? Where are you right now? You do medical stuff, don't you? Get over here. It's going to take some micro to make sure that nobody dies here. Steroids on that one. Morrison, you're on Polar Bear 4. This is Polar Bear 4. Good. Someone's working on this one, right? No, it looks like no one is working on this one. No immediate danger there. Tend to this one. Okay, and then we're going to have to figure out how to load the shuttle. Since I guess we have to carry each of them there. Young, what are you going and doing? Are all the bears sorted? No. Sort of bear. $15 hours. Steroid, work on the 15-hour bear. 10 hours, no immediate danger. All right. I think that does it. Now, Edie, did you get any toxic buildup? No, you didn't. Okay, good. Because we put Edie out there. Build a copy of that. Why can I not have both of those? There we go. Got to rebuild that. I think we just let people do this quickly. We're just going to flag this as inside. And just when people wake up, they can start loading the animals. That was spicy, though. Any bears still dying? That one's still bleeding, so that needs to be dealt with. Still bleeding. 24 hours there. Death in 4 hours. Sometimes I really wonder. Which one was it? This one here? All right. Mule, wake up. 10 to Polar Bear 8 stat. Hey, White, if you're going to be up and doing something, can you be loading squirrels into... Yeah. White, just get on that. It's going to take forever, but at least we don't have to spend much time outside to do that. Okay, is this bear now not dying? It's not dying 13 hours. I feel like Mule just did the bare minimum. Oh, I see. We ran out of medicine, and they're doing it with medicine. Dan's going berserk. He's just going to punch his cellmates. Have Edie start loading animals. Oh, wait. What was the final straw there? I'm curious. Intense pain. Are you in intense pain, Dan? Mind-shattering pain. Well, yeah, you got scratched by a grizzly bear and a polar bear. I guess that's fair, but that was your own fault. You shouldn't have tried to break out of prison. White, can we stop feeding them and start loading them? We've only loaded one. This is like agonizing. All right, Dan's down, as is Lada. They don't have... You're missing an arm, but... Okay. Steroid. Load shuttle. Young. After you do that, load shuttle. I just want to get this shuttle out of here. I'm worried that this fox is going to get hungry and is going to come after my precious squirrels just moments before. How are we doing on contents? Okay. Meteorite of sandstone. All right. White should be carrying Gilligan. Nope. Mule. Finish this. Don't stand outside when you do that, please. All right, good enough. Okay. We need to rebuild this and this. Young should be able to do that pretty quickly. Is this loaded now? 100% contained to load. Hooray! All right. Let's make sure nobody's getting any toxic fallout. Now, Young has to be a little careful because I want Young to do this work first. So I'm going to extend inside just a little bit here so that Young can work on this. Because who knows when we're going to get hit again. And then Edie, you're unrestricted to haul that. And Mule, you're unrestricted to haul that. But then we need to keep an eye on them so that... Oh, and yes, this is the best part of all. Hey, all of the squirrel offspring of the squirrels that we kept all of that time. Goodbye, squirrels. I never liked you. We can leave the silver out here. That's unimportant. There we go. Okay, quest available ship crash. No thanks. Now, inside is now not going to include that. Any of this. This should have never been on inside anyways. And then I guess we skip that one so we can build the rest. There we go. Okay, we've got all that stuff sorted out. That quest is complete. Ship crash. 2 civilians, 5 troopers. No, we're not going to do this. We don't want to spend time outside. Now that we've closed our walls back up. All right. Is everybody doing great over here? Another polar bear is pregnant. Yeah, so... All right, Buffalo. I give credit where credit is due. You are absolutely correct. The mech raid, while awful, was not as bad as I was worried it was going to be. Could have gone a lot worse, though, I will say. The Psychic Insanity Lance causing that Scyther to do what it did was very helpful. It's a lot of smoke leafs. Oh, we have our first hops, which means we should figure out how beer brewing goes. Ah, there's a brewery station. I don't remember this. I feel like Ah, fermenting barrel. That's what you need. So you need to ferment it first. And I forget, for the fermentation process, I think there's a temperature that you want to maintain. I think you want to keep it warm. We can probably build some fermenting barrels down here. We should have the wood for it. We should have a better... We need to take this zone and make a smaller version of it on the... Well, actually, technically, what did I do with the roof here? Okay, given that this is like this, we can extend... We can just extend inside to include that. There we go. And now we'll haul those mechs. Hey, Robbie. How are you doing? I don't know if you ended up catching it, but the end of last night's the last spell stream was pretty exciting. I don't want to spoil it, but good things happened. Okay, more crisis of beliefs. Let's convert her over to Tech2gism, even though she's not coming aboard. More Tech2gas in the world. Nothing wrong with that. And that should be an immediate switch over. Okay, the polar bears are rebounding. I wonder how many... It's so hard to go through the animals' healths. That's one thing that I think is really challenging. And nobody's demanding age reversal, which is amazing. We could probably spin up a different healing cycle if we wanted to. We don't have biosculpting still. I should definitely... Actually, that's something I should put Edie back on research for. Morrison's been cleaning a whole heck of a lot. How do the fungal fields look? They could use some love. We're not really planting them as much as I'd like to. I don't know how much 180 hops is. Okay, those are planting with rice. Those are rice as well. Okay, so we're getting back on rice. We definitely let our reserves of rice dwindle, but that's fine. All right, we should toggle this on. These batteries have discharged to half. Let's do a quick check of inside, make sure we haven't... Oh, yeah. We need to clear that out. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Okay, Jumper has had a crisis of belief. Not a very big one. I guess we'll still convert them. Gives our warden something to do. I don't know if they're actually going to get far enough to do this. They should run away. It's a little concerning that they're here, because I don't want to get blamed for unrestrict Edie for a second and go talk to them. Ah, you were asleep at the end? Well, it'll either be on my YouTube at some point in the future, or you can catch it on the Twitch VOD. But it was pretty exciting stuff. I'm very happy with the way that it turned out. All right, we've stabilized our horse collection, which is pretty awesome. We have 11 horses, which I think is more than we need. I'm going to go down to 4 of each, I think. Hang on to this one until it matures. Let's see. I have a lot of components, so we can pick up those. We don't need their cloth. We have a lot of that. The steel can keep for a long time, so I think that's probably good to grab. Fox fur cape. That's looking pretty awesome. These are all mine. Some wooden plate armor is not going to protect anyone from anything. I was very surprised too, Robbie. I was very, very surprised with the way that turned out. Let's see. If we can sell a bit of chem fuel. That'll cause us to break even on this transaction. And what are we picking up? We're picking up 33 components. I didn't get any Nutramine. I think we're okay at 200 Nutramine for now. We're picking up some steel, which is always good. Okay. Well, maybe we get rid of some good clothing as well. We don't need to keep too much. Get rid of a cloth head wrap. No, we need to keep one of those for young. The bearskin cowboy hat is just too cool not to. Okay. No, let's just call it even. The only thing we really were worried about rotting are those. So Edie's going to take those. We let some horses go. So we have a good collection of horses without having an obscene collection of horses. I think that's the way to be. Okay, I want to see what this range looks like on the world map. Wow, we don't have a lot of neighbors, do we? We have that hostile tribe up there. In terms of allyship, we should send some goodwill to them. So let's set up a care package for them. Clear that urgent area. Make this the urgent area. Morrison, you're on urgent. Fungus. Just do all of it. And Morrison should just very quickly load up. We're not going to do that crazy amount. There we go. That's good enough. Not them. Oh my gosh. The range that we have is pretty solid, actually. When we go full fuel, that's pretty good. We'll just do that. There we go. Nice. Okay, and it only uses that, so there's no point in not doing that. They're back up to 53. Morrison can go back on inside. Yeah, and this is good because it's covering Steroid, who's doing work over here on an unfinished flak jacket. I don't want to do flak jackets anymore. Get rid of that. I don't want to do flak pants. We do want to do flak vests and flak helmets. Okay, we'll do that. And then we have tons of components. Let's make an arm, a leg, and an eye. Let's just make an eye. Okay. We have a conversion. Now, we have 180 hops. Ideal fermentation is between 7 and 32. All right, so this is pretty good. Need wort. Oh, so we need to create wort. Okay, cool. So we'll need to create a brewing thing. A brewery. We'll just do that down here for now. And that will create the wort, and then the wort can get put into the barrels. Now I remember. It's been too long. And we firmed up our alliance with them. We'll do a little care package for the compact at some point, too. Now, just to make sure... Mangled scar from a thumper cannon. We still have some squirrels in here. Squirrels for dinner, apparently. The next bumper crop of fungus is coming in. There has to be a slave ship at some point. This is like... a little amazing. So we picked up the side trainer for Berserk. We've had the one for Skip Shield, which I'm worried is a level 6 Psylink. So we're a long way away from that. And then we have a melee skill trainer. Also, our herbal medicine has dipped quite a bit. We had a nice bankroll, but I'm impressed by how much the blood rot actually cost. And why aren't they leaving? Like, they have to be starting, yep, initial toxic buildup and muscle parasites. Like, these horses that we just sold them are just, like, immediately getting all messed up. What's Young up to right now? All right, probably the appropriate thing. What's Young's social at? 7? Young needs to not be the leader. That's another change that was made in the last patch that's going to be hitting us a little hard. The penalty for stripping a title has been increased from -5 to -15. So when we eventually take that title away from Young, Young is going to be really sad. Lotta's Berserk again. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so the toxic fallout is going to last for how much longer? There it is. Accepted on the 13th, and it was 3.1 days ago. We have 11 more days. All right. Guess I shouldn't get too comfy with the idea of this ending. Oh yeah, we should figure out who's going to go in the Biosculpt pod. We should definitely do a Biosculpt. You're missing an index finger. Oh, we don't have Biosculpting yet. That's right. You're missing a toe. We need. That's why we have Edie back on research. Oh, Young Psychite tolerance is massive. I think that's a reasonably innocuous thing. You'd think with how little there is to do in the base, because people can't go outside, that that some of this hauling that I have queued up would get done, but no one seems to be hauling. All right, so make wart, do forever, drop on floor. Anyone can do it. See if we can get some beer brewing going. Our bears have seen better days, but they're okay. I feel like the bears are not doing a lot of hauling right now. I would expect the bears to be taking fungus from here and moving it up here. Maybe they will. Everybody's just chilling out. bears are still bringing fungus here, which is good. Okay, orange is having a crisis of belief. All right, well, looks like orange gets converted too. This entire, like, this entire prison room, they're having a really hard time. They're all going to be Tectugas, and then we will let them out into the world. All right, congratulations, another Tectuga. Gotta have a discerning palate for these things. They're There's so little hauling going on. I think the smoke leaves we have no place for. There may literally be no place to haul them to, which I guess is fine. We just leave it. All right, we made a bionic eye. I think that means we have 2 bionic eyes in storage. Yep. That'll be good if we bring someone back and they have blindness. Looking at you, Valentin. All right, the bears are on animals. Ah, we can give them more work to do. That's good. I don't think there's anything else that we want them doing, but that will at least cause them to be moving this fungus from time to time. Gotta get all these mechs shredded. I'm not gonna complain about that. There we go. That's better. The bears are healing up. Conversion. We're spreading our religion. Now, what was I saying about a slave ship? Please. All right, we finished advanced fabrication, which is great. Now we're going to do bioregeneration. And now that we have the ability to make a bill for advanced components, what do they take? They are a bit of gold, plasteel, steel, and a component. They are expensive. Let's try and keep 20 on hand, though. We'll see. We'll see how quickly that that hurts our stuff. And then I'm going to leave, actually, the bionics above it. There we go. Miss Valentin would help so much with the planting here to have one more good shooter with plant skill. Let's take a look at the training also here. We can train some more attack bears, just so we have them. Actually, I generally don't like to do the younger bears, but once they get fully grown, and as those bears give birth, I should sterilize them, because we're still producing too many bears. Okay, feels good that we're getting the Devil Strand replanted. And Steroid, you're not getting no build up, just double checking. Morrison, it's time for you to... actually, wait. Who's a better... I think it's better to have White do some cleaning. And actually, we can just leave it on inside. Oh, wait, can we? No, we can't. Because if they did, this beautiful piece of art might become ruined. Although this room is starting to look very similarly art-ified. But yeah, White doesn't have that much going on. So when White wakes up, White can start cleaning. While there's always lots of animal tending to do in this colony, there's not that much. This is just deteriorating. Is there a reason we're not hauling this? Alright, Young's going to sleep. Steroid, what are you up to? You're sleeping? That's interesting. I didn't know that while they were... That makes sense. Never mind. To be able to sell all of these and pick up some other potential recruits would be amazing. I honestly think with our current like colony structure, we're only just kind of breaking even with the fungus. Like, no, we are accruing fungus faster. Okay, I guess while we're doing this, we can... Oh, this is all interesting. All right. I'm going to fill this in as well then. So for context, there's some small risk that an infestation could happen here. That's what I'm trying to prevent by filling this in with slate block. Oh, Psychic Soothe male. That's nice. Young's going to be happy about that. Yeah, definitely. Inspired Surgery on Mule. It's always a little bit of like a puzzle to figure out where you can build that you won't be blocking in another build. Cargo pods. Ooh, synthread. I think we can just take the animals and grab that, and that'll really quickly happen, and then the animals will return to being good, well-behaved, non-toxically fallouted. Thank you, bears. Never look a gift synthread in the mouth, for sure. Okay, did we make all the wart? Did that happen? No. Looks like none of that has happened. Oh, Castora's working on advanced components. Ooh, those are slow to make. Yikes. Alright, I'm going to have Steroid brew at the brewery for a second here. I want to see how much... I want to see how many containers we get. So he just collected how much wort? 25 wort. Or 25 hops, which is converted into 5 wort. Okay, fill the barrel. Does it take... It looks like it takes 5 to fill the barrel. So 25 becomes 5 becomes 1. So every 25 leaves is going to fill 1 barrel. 25 hops, that is. Okay, Young's filling that up. That's good. Young is out of his mind on Psychoid Tea. Are we even going to deal with that addiction? I'm kind of feeling like no, we probably aren't. But that whole crop looks like it's not going to create that much beer. I don't know how much beer we get out of each one of these, though. Could be a lot. Okay, those are already planned. We can do those two and that one. Okay, these two are full. Bad temperature. Why? It's 32? Oh. All right, we may be building a brewing room here all of a sudden. We can reinstall this somewhere else. I don't really want to put them in here. Wait a second. This room. Okay. We're going to make this. We don't have this many colonists, so we're just going to use this room for brewing, and we will just close that vent and set this target temperature. Yeah, to 21 is good. Young, take a break. And we need... White, can you... Need wart. What do you call that right there? Oops. That one's going there. That one's going there. That one's going there. All right, now Mule's demonstrating that... Oh, wait. Oh, these can hold a lot more. Got it. Okay, so they're only partially full. Reading is hard. All right. This is only 5 wart. Okay, so we can probably deconstruct those and safely just fill these ones up. Reclaim the wood and steel. Now we split them between a bunch. Got it. Okay, so that makes it more... I can see the efficiency to it now. Can you make wort at the stove too? No, you need the brewing. Got it. Hello, 02. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How is YouTube land treating you? I want to be rid of these prisoners so badly. How long ago was this? 5 days? All right, we're almost at the halfway point of our toxic fallout shut-in. I don't like that we split the wart across all of these. I didn't realize how many hops it would take. I guess we're doing a second batch of hops. I'll let that go through, though. I also don't know if beer needs to be refrigerated. That's probably something I should figure out. Logic would say yes, but... White is still cleaning. All right, Dan, how broken are you? Fundamental reality. Uh-oh. Dan is losing faith in fundamental reality. That's always worrisome. No one at the moment, but we just need we needed a temperature controlled space because I guess I didn't realize how warm it gets in our storage area. So, in fact, I'll probably put this in here too. I'll move this to here. Move this to here. Reinstall this here. Maybe we'll do that. It's not safe to be out there, friends. Cane, mole, crab, and red. It's not nice outside right now. Wow, someone is fully healed. That's due to no help from me. I'll just put it that way. All right, so given the situation, let's temporarily Allow males and do that. So now someone should come and collect all the males, and we should get a round of horses bred. Maybe. Let's see if that works. Oh, social fight. All right. White should be the one to come down and rope the animals, I believe. Oh, more social fights. Social fights are kind of the best we can expect in there. Let's get those sorted out. There we go. All right, all of the horses are now in the same stable. Did I successfully do that? Oh, outside of allowed area cleaning. That's why. All right. I had white working so hard on cleaning. That's the problem. There we go. White will now rope them. So yeah, so white's going to transfer all of the... All right, berserk is less good. Then we just wait for all of the horses to get pregnant.